Reckoning that was really helping them out now. Having pushed back that chamber, they're expecting him to be solo, trying to push him down, and markL with the bunny hops gives Harshhh a free one, an easy pick off to play, and more importantly, that shot where he can run off, because now while one chance have got the site, they're a little stuck. As Harshhh is coming through on the flank.
Spike planted.
And with hikkA potentially stuck. Look at one chance, man. They completely separated apart. This is so risky, but might just be worth it if Astro gets one. But instead, he gets shut down.
It was all reliant on Astro finding a little bit of results. Buster and hikkA, though, able to double up. It makes the situation at least close to contention. However, fortunate.
Expect him to leave the site, but the way we know Harshhh, he's going to look for one and even a double. And again, markL caught off. Expecting that breach stun to buy him some space, but Fishball just happy to go for the repeak and shut him down. First blood picked up for Reckoning, and in this anti-eco, off to a great start here, OG.
Frenzy at that range. Not really the best friend that you could have. Rio realizing that his weaponry can shred at a range like this. Not deterred to take the fight whatsoever. Although zeeq does find that kill on hikkA with the clearing, Caramel has still found himself to a real good amount of damage in plant. He needs to isolate a duel and try playing the time. This is the only rotation towards Garage, as now he stands a chance to lay waste to their back line. Spotted out though, however. Now they know exactly where he's going to be coming from. Spectre out in hand.
And Harshhh getting aggressive. One chance expecting the aggression though. They know that it's their buy. It's the basic eco here for Reckoning, and they're expecting Harshhh to come in. They shut down Fishball's aggression. One taken out, and Harshhh not able to land the shots. One chance, they triple out, and just like that, they're shutting Reckoning down. But Rio, he gets one back.
Yeah, they're together here. Reckoning Esports recovered weaponry on Rio, and they anticipate the push. Buster holding the angle from window. The transfer's not in though, and zeeq, the low HP player, ends up getting the kill. Plant's gonna go down again. A round where one chance are gonna try and rely on zeeq to maybe find at least a kill, but yeah, despite spotting the gun barrel, not able to make that boards. We can afford now the rotations from zeeq, and more importantly from Fishball towards the C side where the crunch is going to be real. One chance, the W in towards side. They do not dodge the paranoia, however. Soulmate, knowing that there's a thin edge between victory and defeat, spam down but still not out of the fight. Soulmate re-aggresses, although Astro has his teammates back. The man advantage nullified. Beautiful flick from zeeq. They stand their chance towards this backside on the whole as they play off each other here at the plateau. Fishballs though, letting his teammate go down. The rocket, he eats it for breakfast. 1 versus 2 now for Harshhh. The operator, not the best friend in a situation like this. However, he still has a Herculean task on his belt. I think Caramel just about should spot the barrel, but the communication's not there. Harshhh able to jump on top of the box, bust him with
enabling one chance his style of play, that chaos where they truly thrive, and allow them to play as individuals with Caramel. I thought he spotted him out, but Buster still pulls off a double trade. Harshhh with yet another though. Makes it that 3v3 on the map while Fishball pulls off yet another. And Reckoning, they suddenly pulled it back. Having got the weapons to play, Del Rio shuts markL down, and now he's got himself an operator. One chance, they're crumbling, they're falling apart, OG.
And it's all left on an Astro. Walks into the operator. And what's there on the other side? It's zeeq, who's all by himself. So unless Fishball's able to relay early information about the footsteps and the whereabouts, there's no chance that they are able to contest side. I think a retake's gonna be again on the cards, my friend. Yeah, it has to be a retake from Reckoning. A clean side take for one chance, where utility could still be a small problem. As you see Fishball's rotation in towards heaven, he can just nade out the plan. Alright. Wow. How salty is that?
Still though. All down to Rio's flank. markL, he shuts him down, and should be communicated to his team that he's now got a gun to play. That one likely recovered, and with the Nightfall as well as the Rolling Thunder coming out, one chance committing it all to try and pull this Thrifty off. The Cosmic Divide to literally every single resource You're invested for one chance to pull off this 50, but it might be a
Are you
little too late because
serious?
markL, he's come through on the flank and pulled off a crucial double. Still, 2v3 on this retake. There's the
Unbelievable.
weapons coming into play. But zeeq, he's got a nice spot. The Prowler doesn't spot him out when the 4-man stack of
Brilliant.
reckoning towards this A site. Oh, the Seas is gonna make sure one chance they back off. The aggression now denied, and with Astro getting that spot towards C long, one chance likely to go for the rotate, but
Okay,
instead
markL.
markL decides he just
Alright.
wants to shoot these fish like they're in a times are lurking markL, and with Rio's Nightfall, one chance they've got to slow down. This time is all reckoning really needed, because now with the backup fishball coming into play, these are the issues that come through when you haven't got enough util to take the site. The showstopper is an absolute blockbuster in fishball. He shuts 2 down. One chance now left with just one land standing.
It's crucial. They try to clear up A long, but Rio, for a second I thought he let his teammate go down to the drain. Trades out the important aggressive through the smoke. But again, with aggression comes risk, and right now, risk is something that he wants to mitigate. Although, Harshhh, given the freedom he wants, given the aggression that Reckoning Esports haven't been showing in the prior rounds, finds the perfect timing to change that narrative. This lurk from markL better pay off. Oh, deadly.
Oh, that
Gruesome.
just as you say it though. Get shut down. 2v4 now, and a really tough situation for one chance to pull off. Still, they should be able to get the plant, but instead, they smoke off and try to head towards their link. Try to catch someone out.
30 seconds
Breach
left.
those, slowing them down. Astro still deciding to flirt with that
Brilliant.
danger and take the fight. They shut him down, but they do know. Though they don't have an idea. The fishball's waiting inside, lurking in the shadows. He finds one, but that's sus. Like, it's the compliment kind of sus, is what I
Sent
mean.
home. Ha!
And Harshhh, he shuts markL down, but hikkA with an immediate trade. This time, fishball's aggressiveness, it's shut down.
That early frag with that operator though is keeping things humble for the side of one chance. Otherwise they would have had the opportunity to just explode. Look at the aggression from Rio. He's essentially guaranteeing that A side, so it enables Reckoning to at least have a little bit more confidence on their hold and their call. So made beautiful setup for him to get that peek by zeeq. Oh, that looked like it nearly landed. Suddenly one chance losing opportunity, losing room with their C crunch as they get picked off piece for piece, limb by limb. Their numbers dwindle, so do their chances for exiting this first half with a distinct advantage. As Reckoning finally look to regain control, they do not look to let it go that easy.
Exactly. In this round already, a Nightfall for Rolling Thunder trade from either side. Now,
Beautiful.
the Rolling Thunder to execute onto site. Harshhh still decides to hold on and take a shot, but he has to eventually rendezvous on out. Reckoning, still with a man advantage, trying to play retake. zeeq, he finds one and doubles it down. 5v3 now on the map, and one chance trying to get aggressive and make their own plays. It's a 1-for-1 trade and should be a simple enough retake.
Oh, you
Man
say
standing,
that, Caramel. He has the showstopper and he's already put a stop to the retake show that Reckoning have been on display with. 1 versus 1 with Harshhh going incognito and him giving him sound.
No.
Caramel making his way back to safety, and this is the problem.
Oh.
Harshhh, is he really willing to risk it to get the biscuit? Caramel is being patient. He's playing time. He's done it brilliantly, and now with the half stick, Harshhh.
No,
No, the ninja. Whoa, the save.
Sticks the half defuse, waits out the showstopper, and then goes to try and make it through. But in the nick of time, Caramel peeks him out, and with a huge clutch and a 3k, he shuts him down. Momentum now in the favor of one chance, but Caramel, the hero, he's already shut down and Reckoning. They're in a better spot. Soulmate, he'll find another, and markL taken away, but one chance, they're trying to move in, capture some space.
Oh, important trade. hikkA makes this a much more doable situation. 2 versus. Alright, fishballs. If there ever was a small chance that he's given Buster, this might be the smallest one thus far. Although with 3 players still up, Buster is going to rely on complacency Oh, the spray at this range could have been a disaster.
Matters into their own hands. They pushed.
That was utility set perfectly, although the frag still goes the other way. Heck, they've lost Astro on one chance, so it's no more cover essentially for one chance to play with. And I think realizing this, they anticipate a lot of rotations towards the A side and now commit their own towards C. markL, brilliant position, looking for another, but realizing that he's bit off far more than he can chew, makes the more conservative decision and still had the opportunity to TP out. zeeq looking for that cheeky play. He doesn't know what's on the receiving end of that smoke. They're still anticipating his presence towards outside garage, which is not the case. Beautiful timing, and they disengage, which is brilliant. They don't pay the price for aggression. They don't pay the price for getting that kill. It's back to a dead even territory, with Caramel being the only one in a vicinity and in a position to change this equation.
Oh, Badoji. They're all quite split apart here. One chance, Caramel, he still spots one out, takes him down. The Haunt to reveal both of them out, but Reckoning they hold on to backside. They shot them down.
And Reckoning could have potentially gained from clinical rounds. They have the distinct advantage. At least they're making a call to head in together. Even if it was a site filled with 3 members or 1 member, it's the best call you can make in a round like this. And hey, they get the free A side. Harshhh, classic frags aplenty, and markL finds his revenge with the shorty. All things said and done, they had only a little bit of hope walking into a round like this. So if Caramel is able to get even 1 frag, this round might be even a little valuable. It might pay its worth in dividends.
Fast and aggressive, cut and dry in these bonus rounds. So a B hit definitely on the cards to try
Nice
and
shot,
shut them
markL.
down. But again, this is something you mentioned. One chance doing their homework, expecting that B hit on that bonus. markL playing top default, he finds one, shuts them down. And while hikkA has found another, the trades have come out.
Exactly. That's the one saving grace, right? The casualty was all the way towards the back of site. So
Yeah.
there is no chance for the weapon to be picked up.
No.
And this quick split towards C, it's utility that's being the saving grace for one chance at the moment. Harshhh finding the trade on Astro. Gives them control of backside, but it essentially boxes them in. And markL's rotation is brilliant. Expects the player within the nebula.
Inch their way forward, but now that they've taken C-Long Cubby control with the Rolling Thunder, setting up the site to execute, getting themselves deep into Cypher. One chance selecting to play completely off on the retake. They haven't got a single ultimate to do so. One chance right now flirting with danger, and they pay the price. Soulmate finds a double, shuts them down. I don't know why you play retake in a situation like that.
Well, I think there's a small reasoning as to why they do so, but we get that later. First, we need to see the conclusion. And the conclusion is that it will be dead even, only momentarily, however. Reckoning Esports, anticipating the kind of crunch that's headed their way, knows that they need to play this aggressive, and they take these fights at a very good timing window. They isolate both the fights, and
Instead of one chance's economy building up, it's now broken apart. Fishball for a second. I think he just automatically expected the chamber TP. Could have been punished. Shot though does end up missing out, and the aftershock to force Buster out, he gets shut down. That was the only Vandal in play in this round, so I think one chance they've got to re-aggress and somehow recover that weapon.
and zeeq knows that exactly. Launches the flash, and that's exactly where Fishball chimes into the equation. They're able to find trades here one chance, which isn't really the worst thing in the world. Reckoning at some point need to relinquish control of A-Long, which means that one chance will have the opportunity to recover said weaponry. And
I'd actually like to see markL drop the weapon over to hikkA and then markL give away his life, because hikkA has full shields right now. He's going to give away his life, and markL's going to go
ultimate,
for
I
the
think.
save. That's effectively
if it doesn't, map point for Reckoning Esports. Touch loud, the party, it completely fails. And it looks like so has the hope for one chance on this retake, as now Reckoning are just going to be comfortable playing off each other. And their crossfires
through. Could have denied Graffiti, could have denied Under Heaven, make life a lot easier for Caramel. Could have just instantly gone for the showstopper down A shot. Instead, that slight lack of coordination helps Reckoning out, and Harshhh now with the tornado force. He certainly wants to play. Finds one, shuts
you
him down, and
serious?
fishball
Are you
chimes
serious?
in with another. That was one of
Astro,
the
I
few
hope he didn't break
vandals
his
available,
keyboard.
man. Yeah.
Exactly. Looks like the beginning of the end. For one chance here at the end of this road is Reckoning Esports taking map 1. But it's not going to be the end of the journey for one chance, as it is going to be a best of 3 to decide the tournament life. They should just mentally let go of this loss, play everything went according to plan, and reckon the aggression towards B main. But Fishball was able to snap back to safety. Oh goodness Christ! markL still pays the price though, and Astro gets that first frag. Harshhh on the back of that, so Shock Dart will reveal his position, and the up close swing from Buster. The Shock Dart should decently be positioned, and yeah, Harshhh finds that kill from the grave. Nice to keep the numbers even here.
There.
Oh, and Rio's able to dodge that recon. He has the angle on Caramel, but Astro's what's the linchpin here. Rio, quick frag on a Caramel. A dink and death is what he delivers.
Oh, but Rio doesn't check market, and Astro's position potentially unknown. For hikkA now, he's the full health player. He has to just play it slow. It's down to Astro to hold it down, but hikkA, he gets shut down
Another
first, and
one.
now it
Oh,
doesn't
Astro!
matter. Of course, as well. Now it's just about holding on to as many weapons as they can to pull off a nice bonus in the next round.
Yeah, and maybe feed some kills to Astro. Allows him to get closer to his blade, which he just won away now from. Yeah, support in the form of hikkA.
One enemy remaining.
Quickly changes his attention.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw
3
4.
specters.
Alright. Well, the
I
blades,
think
we
they threw
expected
the 4th
Astro to whip it
specter
out
away, I
though.
guess.
Okay. Interesting.
Maybe. Either way, Fishball off getting Reckoning off to a great start. It's all about Astro's blades in this round. He's been popping off already in this map. Can be the linchpin to turn this bonus round around on the back of those blades. And leading the charge, getting into sight, but Reckoning, they instead choose a main to ply their trade. zeeq, he shuts one down, but Astro, he pulls him back immediately, but he will not find another. Caramel though, with the headhunter, most certainly does exactly that, and now in a 2v2, it's all down to hikkA to play. He's got the vandal.
Yeah, he knows the position of 1. Harshhh giving away the audio cue. And without having any bother in the world. Flash doesn't do nada to blind him. zeeq still not able to force the fight to his likelihood. Just trying to buy bait, but this allows hikkA to try and change positioning. The recon dart gives away the location of Harshhh, and hikkA knows the information. They've been approaching mid due to the fact that Reckoning are focusing towards the main. But even at the position where their focus lies,
look at
it's
Bust.
divide and conquer. Wait, what? I didn't even notice soulmates push there.
Oh my god, while the Prowler caught zeeq out, Soulmate went for the TP play, and I'm surprised they didn't hear him out, but doesn't matter because Rio's able to hold a shot down. Finds a 3k, removes any possibility of one chance securing their lead, and he shuts them down. It should be 2-2 on board unless Caramel is able to pull off a miraculous round.
The only saving grace is the fact that Rio is so dead low. Harshhh, like being planted. Caramel, even though he's on 35 HP, he's a very precise player. So if you do not choose your fight carefully, especially now the fact that his rendezvous has the ability to be set up, could be a disastrous outcome. Caramel, he could wrap around and come towards door without giving any audio cue away, or could force this fight.
Still though, one chance they've lost one weapon. And with the Nightfall buying a lot of time for Reckoning, one chance they have to give up all this area for Caramel. He still pulls one back, catches a lone soulmate off guard. 4v4 now on the map is all down to zeeq to hold it down, and he does exactly that. Finds a crucial one, and Rio chiming in with yet another. hikkA's flank now shut down, just a 1-for-1 trade, putting Reckoning now in the driver's seat with a 2v1 advantage. The spike not in the hands of markL. He's got an impossible.
Fishballs towards market. Perfect positioning yet again to deal with this fast play if he desires to play this aggressive.
We're not gonna expect Fishball most certainly. Nope, one chance with their eyes set on this B side. Trying to go for a fast take. Harshhh stabilizes his aim. Shuts them down for the shock dart for the trade. And that will be not just the plant, the site, but a weapon as well. Picked up in the hands of Buster.
Yeah.
Definitely, this is huge because now they've got the ultimates to try and deny on the post plant. hikkA with the Hunter's Fury coming through, but surely you don't do that when the null command is online. It just gets shut down instantly. Ay, 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 hikkA. That's an all thrown away.
Oh no! Caramel! The rare miss that you get to see from an individual, that's killed. Right, they're more than free to concede mid control and to play a little more relaxed towards mid, focus in towards side, focus into where the threat actually lies. Oh, hikkA was played around with there. The drone acting as a mere bait for aggression. Astro needs to make a big play. It's been a big player so far. Soulmate, his paranoia dodge, giving one chance, a small opportunity. Oh, Rio. He almost had that piece together. zeeq though could be another prey to the same effect that one chance have been having at this A site, which is firmly denying any presence towards heaven. Astro well set up to claim himself a double, but Harshhh on the deny. 1 versus 2. And the flank from heaven could be picked out. Caramel!
Again, but this time backed up by Harshhh on that A site. Soulmate looking to play a little aggressive. Such markL down, and it's keep picked up because now one chance they're left stranded. They don't have mid control. Fishball's holding on, but he's not looking in the right spot. He turns around in the nick of time though. Oh my god, the timing in this map.
Yeah, dude, the CQC nature kind of promotes it, doesn't it? Oh, zeeq!
I
Misread that situation as he didn't spot Caramel on that aggressive stance. Rather, he spotted Buster. Now the recommitment. Ooh, fishballs that almost looked like it did connect, but now they're cautious. But that this operator is towards defender spawn. Beautiful from Rio. Makes that Ares almost feel like a phantom. And he has crucial positioning towards his backside. Oof, that dink! What fortune does this man have?
Cover going out.
still hurts him though. 1v2 with just 46 HP on the cards. Has a couple of shouted steps to try and reposition, but he's spotted out by the recon. And it should just be a matter of time before this round goes through for reckoning. 1v2, they're gonna tap the spike. Hold it together, bait him out. What's that?
Whose gun barrels was seen first? He's scoped in. Could have gone for the clip there maybe, but Rio with the spam makes a clip of his own. They've struggled to gain control of this B side. They've not even been able to peacefully transition in through lane.
Oh, but the Seas catches two. And markL knows where to spot them out. Catches out one and hikkA with another. One chance, they effectively pick up the pace. They turn the dials, raise the temp. They foresee the reckoning, relying purely on a thrifty. Pull it back for one chance for them. They see in their sights a chance to equalize, and they're gonna grab it by its reins. Astro with the first pick, and already Reckoning's gamble, it hasn't worked out. They went for the first sack in it. Admirable gamble, I must say, but it's just not worked out this time. One chance, set their sights on that B side.
Trying to find a little value here. Ooh, nice use the paranoia, and it essentially puts Caramel in the same position. The shrouded step to guarantee the weapon. Soulmate, the last surviving member, actually finds two. Oh my goodness, Soulmate! Unbelievable! Feared from shadows, more like feared the shadow this man casts.
And he wants to shut them down. Buster's aggression denied again. They break the trap. It's all about the mid presence. But this time, a slight change in setup for Reckoning. They're playing off the back of Fishball, anchoring down this ace site. And setting up the trap towards markL. And one chance they dodge it out. They're not going to go towards markL. Instead, heading their way back into this ace site where the menace is once again present. Soulmate, he shuts them down. And Fishball finds another. Oh no.
Reckoning musters confidence. We trying to muster blood pressure of taking a bot down. Sometimes this makes you feel like you're a darn god. It's the gun barrel.
One enemy remaining.
Alright. Fishball's got slacking.
And after all this fake, they're trying to set up the rotate, but Soulmate, he hears every single one of them out. And while from the shadows, this Omen might try to come. Astro, he's all alone. Gets shut down, and now one chance left in the middle of nowhere. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. They're getting picked off one by one, just like flies.
Man disadvantage instantly going the other way. Harshhh
One enemy remaining.
takes markL and hikkA down. surprising that he's able to find so much success through markL.
Instead, he's just gonna go right all the way back. markL now left all on his lonesome. And with the haunt as well failing, it's just a matter of overwhelming presence from Reckoning getting into his face.
markL, the classic up close and personal. So mate. Might as well play Mario at this point. Well, at least he's making it feel like it as he hits brick after brick and comes out with bang for buck every time of asking. Oh, okay. The surprising use of a frenzy in a pistol. Do not be caught off guard in situations like those. The one chance clearly out.
And that bulldog mowing. One chance down. But hey, again, just going for that simple A hit. This 0 point to catch Astro out, leaving him stranded in the middle of nowhere. And they both again shot down.
Exactly.
Nothing to play, nowhere to hide. It's all down to Caramel to find something, a silver lining of sorts, but he'll find nothing.
I know a lot of people in chat will be looking at this round and they'll be like, yeah bro, they didn't play against better weapons, but it's important for them to win it in this kind of clinical fashion. Especially a team like Reckoning, when they're playing against the individuals that One Chance have, right? The opportunity that One Chance is gonna take is gonna be on the back of not only individual play.
The pace whatsoever, that lineup tells me they're going for potentially a mid to be hit right here, but oh, Caramel could have got them out. Gets pushed back, and again, Reckoning set up for exactly that play. On their bonus for the mid to be, these B-main players, they're getting crunched down, and while Astro finds one, markL with another, Reckoning happy to make it a 2-for-2 trade.
Look at the push though. zeeq, he's found good positioning at market, but it's off Caramel that Astro needs to play, and Caramel needs to have brilliant timing. Okay, it's all on Astro. His teammates have failed him. Classic up close and personal, could find the clutch. The right click have been devastating in this game.
This A side, it seems like One Chance, they're just not going to get to play on this defensive half. Now Commander leads the charge. zeeq says, now I'm the duelist, step aside. Leads their way, leads the charge straight onto the side, clearing them and ripping One Chance right apart. Rio and zeeq with each finding one. hikkA falling down as well. One Chance, they're just made to pay it in a matter of seconds. It all falls apart.
Spike planted.
Caramel now with the classic goal. Is a slow tumble down from expectation.
I'll find you.
That One Chance certainly delivered in the start of this tournament.
There, take them.
Right now, it feels like their final moments. Oh, markL finding a little bit of room for Astro to find this clutch as he found himself this double. That recon isn't gonna aid him as much, but the bullets that Astro needed to punch into that door now might allow Rio to punch in the clutch. Blades out. He knows that this is now or never, so might as well use everything he's gotten in the bag. Oh, he goes for it this time. Omen and Omen action, dude. There's nothing like this. Oh, it's over. Finds Master. Thank God. Sheesh. A little too close. Nonetheless, Reckoning find the advantage in what could be One Chance's last round here at the Penta Pro Series. Astro, desperation clearly hitting him as he's forcing this over aggressive move. Lol, fishballs. He assumed he's safe there. But I don't wait, soulmate!
It's a spike as well. One Chance Sunday with the chance to pull it all back. It's all on the back of Astro. He's been leading the charge from the very first round. And he will
holds the angle.
30 seconds left.
Prowler gives away his position, but he's relying on his chances to land that first shot. Reckoning quick on the dodge, and a beautiful ultimate from zeeq enables them to just walk into the site uncontested by utility, although gunfire is still a huge problem, and Astro raining lead from above. Caramel literally trying to act as a distraction or as a bait potentially. leave
Last player
soulmate
standing.
with the save. Ace side, by no means are they under-equipped to
30
deal with
seconds.
what lies ahead. The Nightfall goes in return, but markL does not have the heads-up awareness of the short aggression. Buster pushed out by the paranoia. Soulmate finds him snacking, and Caramel not able to find both. Astro traded out, and it's all on hikkA to keep the dreams and hopes of one chance alive. 69 HP, and it's
Had lost that map, God knows what might have happened in Fracture. But hey, Reckoning, they're
Oh,
able to pull
no.
it out, and at the end of the day, it is
In talent that they managed to appoint self individually, right? Because again, one chance is it's a rack